Hey friends, it's Kathleen from Yankee Homestead, and I wanted to talk with you today about stocking your natural first aid kit. It's summertime, and I don't know about you, there are 3 boys at my house. We have lots of little first aid needs during the summer especially, and I wanted to share with you the 4 top natural things that I like to keep stocked in my family's first aid kit. Okay, and the 4 does not include, obviously we have a good supply of Band-Aids in our first aid kit, but these are the 4 essential oil products that I like to keep in my first aid kit ready to grab at any time. One of them is the Deep Blue Touch Roller. This is a must-have for your natural first aid kit because it is so effective at relieving discomfort. If someone has a bump or a bang, and that will likely turn into a bruise or some sort of swelling is going to occur, if you can get the Deep Blue blend on that area, just rub it into that area, the sooner the better. If you can do that pretty quickly, it will prevent bruising, swelling, and it will help to relieve that discomfort. This is one of my top first aid oils, and we keep it in our first aid kit. Okay, another thing that I keep in our first aid kit at all times is CorrectX. This is doTERRA's awesome essential oil ointment. It contains 5 essential oils that help the skin to recover quickly. They are lavender, melaleuca, cedarwood, frankincense, and helichrysum. This is a good multi-purpose solution for any kind of skin irritation, any kind of skin injury. If you're going to put a Band-Aid on it, go ahead and put a little bit of CorrectX on it. One of the really cool things about CorrectX is that 2 of those oils, frankincense and helichrysum, are kind of pricey to purchase the bottle of oil itself. And while I'm about to tell you about helichrysum, while I do recommend having helichrysum on hand because it is my #1 favorite first aid oil, the CorrectX, if you don't have helichrysum yet, CorrectX is super affordable. It's just $12 for 1 tube, and it allows you to harness the power of those pricier oils, helichrysum and frankincense, as well as lavender, melaleuca, and cedarwood, in a more affordable way. And it's good for so many things, skin irritations and cuts and scrapes. Okay, so I did want to talk about helichrysum. This is my #1 first aid oil. Similarly to Deep Blue, it is helpful for those situations where you're expecting a bruise or swelling. It's also good to help stop bleeding. So 9 times out of 10, if there's any kind of first aid situation at my house, we are reaching for the helichrysum and dabbing it on. It is so effective for helping the skin to recover. In fact, I've told a story before about one time when I accidentally sliced my finger while I was slicing vegetables in the kitchen. It was really bad. And you know how when you slice your fingers, you cut your fingers, there's a lot of blood involved, and it's such a pain because you use your fingers all the time, and like when you're cooking, you don't want to get the blood in your food. So it was a major pain, but I put a little bit of helichrysum on that area and put a Band-Aid on it so I could continue working. And I'm telling you, it hurt when it happened. And there was a lot of blood. But that same day, later, before my husband was home officing, when he got home from work later that night, I think at dinner time, I was going to show him the cut and tell him about it, but I couldn't even find it on, I think I had taken the Band-Aid off by then. I couldn't even find it on my finger. I wasn't even sure where I had cut myself. It was that effective. So some people call helichrysum liquid stitches, and that's why I absolutely make sure that this one is in our first aid kit at all times. And then the last one that I want to mention is the Lavender Touch Roller. I have a separate video all about the Lavender Touch Roller because right now, if you're watching this video in June of 2018, before the 15th, if you're a doTERRA member, you can get a free Lavender Touch Roller. It's this month's free product of the month, and you do that by placing a 125-point loyalty order by the 15th of the month. And there are lots of ways that we like to use the Lavender Touch Roller at my house. doTERRA knows what we need. It's summertime, and this Lavender Touch Roller is really going to come in handy for you for all your summer activities and summer mishaps. And I like to keep this in our first aid kit because it is good for skin irritations. It is good for bug bites. It is good also, like helichrysum and deep blue, it's good for helping to bring relief to uncomfortable areas after an injury. It's really great for kids. It's very multi-purpose for lots of different kid concerns. And it's because it's already diluted, it's a touch roller, which means it's diluted in a base of fractionated coconut oil. You can very safely rub it right on your kid's skin. It's good for elderly skin, sensitive skin. It is great for anybody who has skin. Okay, so those are the 4 things that I keep in our first aid kit: the deep blue touch roller, the lavender touch roller, Correct X, and helichrysum. So I would love to hear what you keep in your natural first aid kit. And if you haven't created a natural first aid kit, I encourage you to include these 4 essential oils in your family's first aid kit. Okay, if you like to get quick and easy tips like this about essential oils and about natural healthy resources, I would love for you to subscribe to my Yankee Homestead YouTube channel. Happy oiling. I will see you next time.